Buenas a todos, Eurofans. Sean bienvenidos a una nueva entrevista en este canal de YouTube de Eurorelinchu. Soy Omar Betancor y continuamos con el camino que iniciaron Irene Otero y David Urdiño con los Babe hace unos días, entrevista que pueden ver en nuestro canal de YouTube. Seguimos con nuestra travesía por los participantes del Söngvakeppnin. Entonces, vamos allá con la siguiente participante. Ya estará en la primera semifinal. Inga Fiers, no sé cómo pronunciar el apellido. Blankiflúr, hello, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Just for the record, how in the hell is pronounced your real surname, please?
It is Friðjónsdóttir.
Friedrich Jonsdottir. Okay, sorry for my bad pronunciation of Icelandic. I'm really upset with myself. So, Blanky Fleur, first of all, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining us today. Before talking about stuff about Blankiflúr and Eurovision, I want to know about yourself. How you started your career? How was your early career as a singer?
Well, I just started like taking lessons, singing lessons in 2016. And 2018, I am doing also a course in songwriting. And then in 2020, I had my first single ready, and I released it during COVID, actually, when I was in isolation. So I was late into the music game in my life. I'd say that.
But you have always the music in your head in your life, I guess.
Yes. Well, I was always more into performing and dancing.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm also a fashion designer, and I have done like makeup art. I'm a makeup artist as well. So it's kind of this creative universe that Blankiflúr has. And then when I started making music, I had the visual, I had the sound, and the feelings. I could put it all in one, in one universe.
What is the name? Yeah. Sorry. What is Blankiflúr stands for? What is the meaning behind your artistic name?
Yes. Well, it is stems from a Blankiflúr, a white flower. So I saw it in a Knight's Tale when I was reading in middle school. So that's
Nice.
where I found it. Yeah.
Is your first time applying to Söngvakeppnin?
I have sent in a song once before, but yeah, this is the first time I'm doing anything like this, actually.
How you reacted and what we do when you receive the call of the Icelandic television and telling you that you are one of the participants?
Well, I got a call from the songwriters. Actually, they got the call from RÚV, our radio or TV station, and it was a little bit like, oh my God, we got through, because we did it in like a short amount of time. So the songwriter contacted me 4 days before we had to send in the song. So I only had known it for 2 days when I sang the demo. So it was like, yes, we got through, and then we got to work a little bit more on the song, and now it's been a journey until now. It's almost there when we're going to be on stage. So from October, we've been working on it.
From October?
Yes.
It's really early, really early.
Yeah.
Your songs in Icelandic is "Sjó þig," and the
Yes.
English version is "Love You." Really nice. We call it pop. Really nice electronic pop entry you have. What are the inspirations and how this song merged to you?
So in Icelandic, it was written in English originally, and so we had to translate it a little bit into Icelandic, and it took on a little bit of different meaning. So sjá þig means to see you. I want to. It is about like we were together, and then you took me high up, like we had a lot of feelings, and then you dropped me a little bit by not meeting me in the depth of the heart, you know. So it is a little bit about these this roller coaster of falling, I think, deeply in love, and then getting a little bit let down, but trying to salvage it with like, just let me see you. I just want to see you so we can be together.
So nice. And
Yeah.
how you felt the reactions and the feedback? How you held the kind of critics from Icelandic supporters and also the international fans?
I've only seen positive things. I don't know if I'm being just protected from the negative things, but it's been like, I mean, nobody. It's not. We're quite new. I'm quite new in the Icelandic music scene, so it's nice to be able to take people by surprise, I guess. And I think it's just like, also the song is just really good. It's different.
For my taste it is. You will be performing in the first semi-final in February the 17th.
Yes.
As far as you can tell, don't spoil everything. But what are the plans for your for the staging and the costumes you have?
Well, I can say that I'm a very dynamic performer. I move a lot on stage, and so it's going to be a dynamic movement and a lot of energy. That is what I'm
Wow.
gonna tell you now.
I can understand why you are rehearsing for October, because singing meanwhile moving is a pretty complicated thing.
Yeah, but some movements actually can help with the singing. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, so we're trying to, but there will be dancers and
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Sadly with Iceland, I mean sadly because it's a really bad thing going on. Sadly, the Icelandic television is questioning questioning its participation in Eurovision because Palestine-Israeli war. In your case, do you want to go to Eurovision? What are your thoughts about the TV broadcaster and let me repeat the question. Sorry, edita esto. So now, sadly, the Icelandic television is questioning its participation in Eurovision this year because the Israeli participation this year. So, what is your things about the position of your broadcasting television, and if your case, if you win Söngvakeppnin, you won't participate in Eurovision even with Israeli participate?
I cannot like I have like made a decision with myself, because to be able to do this and focus on just what we are supposed to be focusing on, which is the competition here in Iceland, and to be able to do the performance without having this, like, because it's quite a lot of pressure to be thinking about that. I decided when it was announced that I will be taking like all of that pressure of answering that question. I'm gonna take it off me, because first and foremost, I don't know who is going to win, and I personally, I don't want to people voting for me because of if I'm going or if I'm not going. I just want people to like the song. That is my like, that is how I am dealing with this hard situation that we're in here. And should I win, that is when I will take. I will make a decision with the team and the broadcasting service. But right now, I cannot really like grasp the thought of this because I'm not there yet. So that is my honest answer. Actually, I don't know what my heart would tell me, but we're also seeing a lot of pressure from other Nordic countries now. So we don't know what's going to happen. But
so your decision will be taken just in case after winning Söngvakeppnin, I guess.
Yeah, and yes, it's a very hard matter, and you want to stay true to yourself, and I would definitely just listen to what would be the best way to tackle this. Is it to not go and show example there, or is it to go and represent something that is like just love and care? I don't like it's a really hard question to answer right now.
Completely understandable. Coming back to the songs, what are if you have time to hear them, what are your favorite songs from your mates in Söngvakeppnin this year?
What is my favorite song of the other songs?
Yes, besides yours, yes. Okay.
Yes, I really like Ró, Seastorm's song. That is just giving me something extra. I also like the Icelandic lyrics. I really find myself in them as well. I've been in that place, and I just think he's so creative, and he has a lot to more to offer. So yeah, but I'm waking up every morning with a new Söngvakeppnin song playing in my head. So I think it's a really good competition actually this year. It's a lot of good songs.
We know Eurovision Song Contest in Iceland is a really huge deal. I want to ask you about what are the first memories you had about watching Eurovision Song Contest.
I grew up in Sweden, actually. So
well, it's another country with a big deal with Eurovision too.
So the first 10 years of my life, I lived in Sweden, and it was always just a big family night. Everybody got together, and we were. But I've actually been thinking about these. I just those big wins. I think those are the most. But I remember when Estonia won. Was it 2008? With a
2002, I guess. 2001.
Yeah, I was just like, everyone around me was just not even noticing that song, and I was just like, I think this one should win. They were just normal dudes on stage, and I was just like, I think this one is going to win. I want this one to win, and it won, and it was very unexpected, at least here. So, yeah. I wouldn't say that.
And what are your favorite Icelandic songs from Eurovision Song Contest?
From the Eurovision or from the Söngvakeppnin?
From the Eurovision, the Icelandic entries in Eurovision.
Oh, that is a good one. I always liked "Is It True." I think it was a very good song, very good entry with Johanna. Yeah, I was like, this girl's gonna go out and win this.
But Saldia de Sander Rivat had to appear.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm a Icelandic country fan, so that's why. And from another countries, what are your favorite songs from another countries outside Iceland?
Well, I remember I was on a training camp in Sweden when I first heard Euphoria on the radio, and I was just like, what song is this? And then like the driver that was driving my team, I was playing football or soccer, and he was just like, oh, it's the Swedish Eurovision song for this year. And I was just like, oh my God. So I think that is going to be my all-time favorite.
Sounds really nice. Last but not least, besides all that could happen in your participation in Söngvakeppnin this year, what are your plans? What are the Blankiflúr plans for this 2024? As a singer, as also as the artistic thing you have.
Well, this kind of came a little bit like out of the blue. This was not planned, but in October it was like, okay, so we're doing this. So now we are preparing more music, and I think it's going to be some releases, maybe late summer, for more songs. At least I have a couple that I would like to finish and just get out there, but we will see what opportunities come with this. Like for now, I'm just like riding this. I feel like I'm on this wave and I'm gonna ride it.
That those will be in the same wave as your Söngvakeppnin Center. You will be experimenting with another genres of music.
If there's something I cannot do, it is to feel like I'm being caged in some way. So to say that, like, my previous records are like very experimental, but it always has some kind of taste of the same flavor, I think. But I would like to make dance music, like music that has energy and people want to move to. But then I also have this, I like making like jazzy, more toned down as well. Like I can do both, and that is a really hard thing for me to choose one. So I think I will always continue experimenting, but we will see what happens, I guess.
We will see what happens to you exactly in the February the 17th in the first semi-final of Söngvakeppnin. Blankiflúr, tack för er. Thank you so much for joining us today, and the best of luck, of course, in your career and also in the Söngvakeppnin.
Tack för er.
Tack för er.
Vad vi är och vad vi är och lau.